everybody, it's your girl. I'm back with another video, and today I'm gonna be just venting, I guess. So I've had a lot going on, and those of you that know me, y'all know I don't bother nobody. I'm not violent. I'm non-violent. I'm a good human. I have a good soul. I don't bother nobody. You feel me? So for a lot of the stuff to be happening to me is crazy. I don't know if I'm in like Mercury what? Mercury retrograde or what's going on for real. But yeah. So to catch you guys up on everything, excuse me, to catch you guys up on everything, last year I got married, and I married a Haitian refugee, and everything started out so good at first, but once we got married, everything just started happening. Like, shit started to go left real quick. But this is my disclaimer. I just want to, kind of add this to everything. I will cuss, but I don't mean it in a certain way or a certain light. I'm just venting. I'm expressing myself. So if you don't like that kind of language or vulgar or anything like that, please feel free to click off. But if you want the tea that's been going on with me, stay tuned. Okay. So, all right. So I got married November 27th, 2024. And today is November the 2nd. We're going into November the 3rd. It's literally like, I don't even know what time it is because I left my watch at work. I guess it's like 8 or 9 o'clock at night. Anyways, so to break everything down, me and my husband got married in November. I had a car. I was working. I was, trying to make bills, pay my bills, and make everything happen for me by myself, working 2 jobs. My husband came along. He was just like, I don't want you working anymore, or I don't want you working 2 jobs anymore. I need you to, quit one of your jobs, and I'll take care of, whatever you need, or whatever like that. So I was like, okay, bet. I will say, if I would have known then what I know now, I would have kept those 2 jobs. You feel me? But as of right now, I have a $500 light bill that he helped run up. I just spit out $2,000 minus the $860 and $60 that he gave me for the rent and for our light bill. I don't have a car. My husband took the car from me. So I've literally had to either walk or DoorDash groceries to my house. Luckily, I live maybe like 20 minutes from a Food Line, little grocery store, and a gas station, which is like 10-15 minute walk or whatever. But yeah, ignore the background noise. I have people here at my house, my dad included. Yeah, so it all started with my husband wanting to buy him another car because he had wrecked his Mustang, his Ford Mustang, and totaled it out. And then he took my car. He came to my job. I was working at Dunkin' Donuts right up the street from my house. He came to my job, got my keys to my car, and took my car without my permission to Jacksonville. Now, a lot of you will probably say, oh, well, y'all are married now. What's yours is his, and what's his is yours. You feel me? And I get that, cool. At first I was upset about it because he did it behind my back. He went and bought a car behind my back. You feel me? I was nowhere around. I was not in a negotiation. I was, I don't know what's going on for real. So, my husband came into this marriage operating out of singleness. So, I literally just, hi, I'm making a video. No, not like that. It's so silly. Oh my God, bro. I just swear he's like 17 again. But, so my husband really came into this marriage operating out of singleness. So what happened, and I'm gonna insert clips maybe here of the car that he bought. He ended up buying a 2017 or 18 Mercedes-Benz GLA 250. It was red. So I was like, we're gonna call my husband James for the purpose of this video, because I'm not trying to get sued. James, don't go nowhere and buy no luxury car that we can't keep up the maintenance on the car. We don't make luxury car money, okay? Do not get a red vehicle. And let's get something that's reasonable. You feel me? So I literally just told him to kind of quiet down. And anyways, I'm gonna just keep going. So he comes back with all three. So yeah, after he did that, he bought the car and everything. I think he bought it in like January. Bought the car in January. He was putting money down on the car in December. I know for a fact he was putting money down in December because I still have my car, and he went down there to look at the car or whatever whenever I had mine. And I'm sorry, y'all. I've got anxiety, and this is why I keep my nails done. I try to keep my nails done because I will pick and pick and pick at my nails. But I knew, well, I didn't know that he was gonna get that kind of car, or that car, He had been showing me different cars, and I would be like, no, don't get something like that. He was looking at all these BMWs, all this kind of stuff, and I was just like, those cars are very expensive to keep up. Like, we need something more economy efficient, non-luxury, get something like what I had before, get a Toyota or a Honda or a Nissan or something like that we can, keep up with, or whatnot, with the money that we're making, right? My husband has in his thick skull that he's a celebrity. Like, whenever he came over here from Haiti, I don't know who hyped him up, but everybody thinks he's a celebrity, and he just takes it as, oh, well, I have all these people around me, I have all these friends or whatever. They need to cater to me and my needs, and, whenever they don't do that, whenever they don't do that, excuse me, I'm just gonna disregard them or whatnot. So, back to the car. So he got the car. He didn't have it for a whole month. He wrecked it. Inserts clip here. So he ended up, whenever he wrecked the car, the money that he took to put into fixing the car, mind you, I took the car to the body shop to get an estimate on like parts and stuff. I got a whole little sheet printout or whatever with all the parts that he needed. We didn't get everything that was on that list, and how he was hit on the side, on the front, the driver's side or whatnot. It cracked the windshield little sensor thingy that, you know, sprays the little windshield wiper fluid or whatever. It cracked that, but that wasn't included in the write-up, in the audit or not. So I kid you not, the man spent at least $3,000 for the bumper, the fender, the bumper and the fender. And then the bulb, I'm not sure how much money he spent on that, but the money that he took to spend for the repairs for this car, he could have used that money to pay it off. See what I'm saying? Because at the end, and we're like, he's still owing that man for that car. He never paid it off. So, yeah. Anyways, so that's one thing. We kept the Mercedes-Benz for as long as we possibly could. The car kept running hot and everything. So, and we were not taking it to the dealership, you know, for oil changes or anything like that. He was taking it to like Shady Tree mechanics, like people who playing around on cars for real, like don't really know how to work on a Mercedes-Benz, you know, but could work on a Honda or a Toyota or something like that, you know. But one second. So, I was working at I had picked up a job. I had quit working at Dunkin' Donuts because I fell out with the supervisor or whatnot. And I was working at FedEx. And then after I left FedEx, I went to trucking school. This was around March. I went to trucking school, finished trucking school. I literally have my CDLs right now. And I cannot drive because the 2 days after I took my final exam, passed it, I got into an accident. And it was a non-fatal accident. The girl, she was stopped at a yield sign, and I thought she hadn't already pulled off into traffic, and I didn't double check. You know, so now whenever I get to a yield sign and I see a car in front of me, I just let them do their thing. Okay. And then too, I was in a rush because I had a nail appointment or whatnot. But I was getting ready to get on the truck to start driving trucks or whatnot, and got humbled. So it was like my husband had an accident, then I have an accident. And then, so I had that accident May 2nd. And today is the 6-month anniversary. It's been 6 months, literally to the day, since whenever I had that accident, and I still cannot drive trucks. I've been applying and everything like that. Mind you, I haven't had any tickets or anything like that, no accidents or anything since that accident, and I got a ticket for it. So I just, whenever we hit, I had like a couple scratches and dents, or a dent in the Mercedes-Benz, because we still had the Mercedes-Benz at that time. Um, but nothing major or anything like that. And she didn't have any scratches or dents or anything like that. And then she didn't even report it. We reported it to the police officer, and I got a ticket for it or whatnot, but she didn't report the accident as damage to like an insurance company, to our insurance company. So yeah, still fucked me. So I can't drive trucks. Well, I'm not sure if I can right now, or drive a bus or anything until May of next year, I feel like. So, and I wish the roadmasters would have, you know, kind of enlightened me, like, hey, whenever you have an accident like that, you're gonna have to sit for like at least a year. So I've literally been struggling on a Dunkin' Donuts salary, $14 an hour. Mind you, it's November. My husband just moved out without letting me know. On Halloween night, he was doing subtle moves, you know, while I was here and while I was away at work and everything. And this just goes to show you, like, even though he called the police or whatnot, he was still moving things out of the house, you know, and I didn't trip about it. I didn't say anything about it, and I knew that he was home, you know, but he called the law on Halloween night. I had to go to work. Mind you, my whole house was asleep. Even his friend, which that's another story for a different day. So, Kennedy, we're gonna change the name up. Kennedy is the roommate that moved in. My husband asked Kennedy, well, Kennedy asked my husband if he could come and live here with us. And my husband was like, yeah, but I was like, no, because we're married. What do you mean? So Kennedy ended up moving in, and he kind of helped us with our bills and everything like that. Mind you, our bills went up. But the lights are in my name. My husband really doesn't have any ties to this house or anything like that. And yeah, so it just sucks. The whole situation just sucks, because I've got to pay, it's the second, I've got to pay $1,300 by tomorrow. It sucks. It sucks. My husband's nowhere near to be found. I know where he is. And best believe I'm going to serve him. I'm going to have him served in the county that he's living in. I know exactly where he is. And, yeah. So, it's been about 2 weeks. I went to, on my day off a couple weeks ago. I don't know if you guys follow me on social media or on my Snapchat or anything. By the way, give me a follow. It's simply SMIPO 3 ES_ Miss D on Snapchat. I love Snapchat down real bad. If you ever want to keep up with me, watch my Snapchat. But I went downtown to get some information on how to file for a divorce and everything like that. And luckily, like, they have a program or whatnot that does the stuff. Like, there's an office that does the stuff, like draw out the papers and everything for you. He's got to pay the $300 for, you know, their invoice and filing in court and, you know, so on and so forth or whatnot. But I need to get everything done before the 27th. So I'm in crunch time. I really don't know how or if I can get everything done. I need a car like yesterday. So my husband left me without a car. And mind you, I was driving doing Lyft to make my ends meet. So I don't have a car. I have a $500 light bill. I have rent that's due, which is like $18.25. I have a phone bill that's due in a few days. And both my husband and the roommate, Kennedy, left. So this is my advice to anybody who's thinking about getting married to a foreigner. Don't do it. This is my experience wholeheartedly. This is my experience. But if you're going to get married to somebody Haitian, make sure that person loves you, for real. Like, not just because they want a green card. Because that's what happened to me. And I'm pretty sure with everything that I've experienced, or everything that I'm not allowed to, like, I can't put in more detail as to I can't tell you everything that's going on, but I can give you the gist of everything, right? For legal purposes and everything like that, because I have not filed for divorce, and I don't want this video to be used against my goodwill or good judgment, you know. So always have your own whenever you're going into a marriage, you know. And I did, but I thought I had help. And I thought this man was going to come in and help, you know, and he didn't. He was selfish. And just, it took time for me to see that, you know. But I'm not really beating myself up about it, you know. Just always come with your own. Always come with a backup plan, a plan B, C, D, E, and F. You know, I always save you some money. I'm always gonna that's the hill I'm willing to die on. Save you some money. Keep you some money saved. And I have been really good about saving my tips that I get from Duncan. And yeah, but lesson learned. And don't be so quick to get in a marriage because you're 30 or you're turning 30 and you think your life is almost over. Don't do that, because I promise you somebody else will come into your life and show you how you need to be treated, and, you know, but treat you the right way. So with that, I'm going to end this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope to see you in my next video. I'm probably not going to edit any of these videos. I'm just going to put them all together. And, well, actually, I do got to edit because I got to put clips in the video of the pictures, everything. So, I will see you guys in my next video. Until next time, hope you guys have a great night or day whenever you're watching this. Bye.